My name is Scott Christian Anderson. My first name Scott was given to me by my parents, and I think that I was named after Scotland, which is my mother's home country. My middle name Christian, I think, is a name after the religion of my parents, which is Christianity. And my last name Anderson is from my father's ancestors, who were all named Anderson. And the reason they were named Anderson is because in Sweden, if someone's name was Anders and then he had a son, the last name of that son would be Anderson or Anderson. And so my name is Scott Christian Anderson.
Colleen, and as a young girl, I started playing softball when I was 5. We only had about 4 teams, but we always played each other, and we had a lot of fun. It's a game much like baseball, but it's played on a smaller field with a bigger ball. The girls and I always had a lot of fun, and my dad always coached the team. As we got older, about 14, 15 years old, we started playing other teams from other towns, but we always had a lot of fun. It was a really good time.
Weather, Summer and Autumn. In this section, we'll learn about the 4 different seasons along with the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Also, we'll learn about weather in different parts of the world. Summer. Depending on the location, summer can be warm and pleasant or unbearably hot and humid. Although you will describe summer in one particular way, you should be aware of how other people describe summer in different parts of the world. In Nevada, Arizona, Egypt, or other places that are like deserts, people might say, "Summer is very hot and dry. It's not so bad when we are in the shade." Summer is extremely hot. The sun will burn you if you don't wear sunscreen. Because it's not humid, it is easy to get used to. In Seattle, the summer is the best season. Summer is the only time of year that it doesn't rain much. Summer is like paradise in Seattle. If summer wasn't so good here, I would move to a different city. In New York, Korea, or other hot and humid places, people can say, "Summer is both hot and humid here. I am always sticky because I sweat so much during the summer. Without air conditioning, I don't know how I would survive." Spring and fall, autumn. From my perception, I notice that spring and autumn are generally pleasant seasons for many areas of the world. I haven't heard enough to say one way or another, so I can only write down what I know. My favorite season is autumn. The only reason I don't like the fall is due to all the leaves I have to rake up. Fall is so beautiful because of all the different color leaves everywhere. It rains a lot around here during the fall. It gets cold in late autumn. In our country, autumn is just like summer. It's hot and humid. My favorite season is spring because of the budding flowers. I love the spring because it's not cold nor hot. The spring season here causes a lot of people to sneeze due to all the flowers appearing. Many people with allergies hate the spring.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
Let's talk about seasons.
Okay.
James, what is your favorite season?
My favorite season is spring.
Yeah, why is that?
Because it's not so cold, but it's not so hot that I'm sweating on the train. I can go to the beach. I can relax with my friends outside. It's very nice.
Okay. What is your least favorite season?
My least favorite season in Japan is the rainy season.
Yeah.
Because I don't like rain at all.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. What season are we in right now?
Right now, it is the very end of winter. And it's just starting to become spring.
Yeah. Oh, what's the weather like today?
Today it's very sunny. It's a little cool, a little breezy. It's very nice. I enjoy it.
Hello, Stephen. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm particularly pleased because the weather's looking up.
It is at the moment. At the moment.
What are we? End of March, and it's warm. The blossom's out, and well, of course, British summertime starts officially. The old clock's going forward, so I think it's looking positive.
Now, do you think being British and talking about the weather are just inseparable?
I have to say, I think because our weather is so mad and so changeable, I think it does obsess us as a nation, actually. Did you know, for example, Stephen, that we, Brits, spend an average of 3 months over the course of our lifetimes talking about the weather?
I did not know that, but I can believe that.
3 months! That's a long time, isn't it?
That is a long time, actually. But it is a great way to talk to people, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a taxi, in a shop. It's the first thing that you talk about.
Yes, I find the older I get as well, it obsesses me more and more.
Yeah.
I have a daily chat with my mum about the weather. But that I really enjoy. It's not something that I regard, as a chore. I actually love it because it's always changing. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, that's something I can definitely relate to. I remember being younger and not having a care in the world about the weather, just going about in a t-shirt. And this is in Glasgow.
Now that's bold.
That is bold.
You've got some fairly extreme weather up there, haven't you?
We do, actually. I mean, in the last few years, we've had extreme weather all over the UK, really. We've had some incredible winters, mini tornadoes, and even recently we've had some of the driest winters on record as well.
Yeah, I have to say, Scotland is the only place I've ever had sunstroke.
Really?
Yes, it was in the Highlands of Scotland, up near Ardguy, and we were up there for a week, and the sun came out, didn't think anything of it. 2 days later, terrible sunstroke, in bed. Couldn't even eat, Stephen, and for me, I'm telling you, there's got to be something wrong if I can't eat.
Me too, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.